Hi, and welcome to your Daily Bliss, your daily movement practice designed to fit into your day so that you can satisfy the desire to move your body without having to dedicate too much time, but it will still leave you feeling energized, stretched out, mobilized, and ready to continue on with your day. The inspiration for the class today actually came from a song called Follow the Sun by Xavier Rudd. And as I was listening to this song, I kind of imagined a movement practice where we would be mimicking some of that arching movement that the sun makes. So from the sunrise to sunfall, so we'll be doing some of those half circular motions with our bodies. We will also be opening our chest towards the sky, towards the sun, and trying to feel light on our hands and feet or whatever is touching the ground. Kind of like plants, we are all reaching, we're growing up towards the sun, feeling us lighter, making us feel lighter on our feet and hands. So without too much more talking, let's get started. So we will use a couple of blocks for today's practice. You can set those up near the top of your mat. But before we start to move, I'd like to just ground and center for a few rounds of breath. So come to a comfortable standing position. Just because we'll be closing our eyes, maybe bring your feet about hip width apart today. Try to make your feet parallel to each other. Tailbone reaches down towards the ground, open across the chest, but try to keep your floating ribs in. Try not to let them pop up. And then bring your ears over the shoulders. And then place your left hand over your heart, right hand on your belly, and close your eyes. And start to bring your attention to your body first. Just maybe feeling those hands touching your body. And then begin to notice how your hands move with each new breath that you take. And notice how they fall back down towards the center of your body when you exhale. Stay with that feeling, with the feeling of the movement of your hands, your belly, your chest, but also noticing how the breath feels in your lungs, in your body today. And then slowly release the hands down by your sides. Open the eyes. And let's come to the top of the mat if you're not there already. So coming back to Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, so keeping the spine long as you lower. Feel the belly on top of the thighs, so bend your knees generously, grab opposite elbows, relax the top of the head, and then we'll gently sway side to side. Come back to center, release the elbows, find your blocks, place the hands on the blocks, and then step the right foot back, lower the knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift the right knee, lift the ball of the left foot off the floor, send the hips back, keep the knees bent. Inhale, tap the knee down, place the left foot down. Exhale, lift the knee, lift the front of the left foot up, send the hips back, and lower. Two more. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. One more time, exhale, lift, and lower. This time we'll lift the knee, walk the hands with or without the blocks towards the long edge of the mat to your right. Parallel the feet, hands under the shoulders. We'll go into some side lunges, easy side lunges. Bend the right knee, send the hips back as you bend the knee. Inhale, come to the center, exhale, bend your left knee. Again, inhale, center, exhale, right knee bends. Come to the center and then left. One more time each side. To the right and left. Come back to neutral, so feet are parallel, legs are straight. Torso parallel to the floor, bring the hands behind the head. Pull the chin down towards the throat and then round through your low back, middle back as you're rising up upper back, open the elbows wide. Stand up nice and tall, tailbone towards the floor. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, lean back into your hands. Shine your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift back to center. And then turn to face the front of the mat. Left toes pivot forward, come onto the ball of the right foot. Right hand will come down onto the floor under your right shoulder. Left arm reaches up, twisted crescent. Good. And now both sets of toes will turn to your left. So pivot on that left heel and come onto the outside edge of the right foot. I'll just move the blocks out of the way. So you can even heel toe that left foot a little bit more towards the middle of the mat. Left arm reaches up and then over the ear. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the hips down to hover, reach the left arm towards the back of the mat. Push the floor away. Inhale, lift the hips, extend the left arm over the head. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Now soften the left knee, lower your hip down. Turn to face the back of the mat. Both legs extend. Fingers turn to face your heels. Point the toes as you exhale. Push into the hands and the heels. Lift the hips up. Reverse plank. Look up, straight up towards the sky, the sun. Open the chest. Good. Lower the hips down towards the floor. Now we'll turn towards the mat again. So to your left, coming to a kneeling plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Hands are kind of in the middle torso area. Untuck the toes. Inhale as you exhale, lift the chest, the belly, the hips. Maybe you lift the knees off the ground. Up dog. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Then slide your left knee under the hip. Right foot will step out to the side. Hands are under the shoulders. Begin to walk your hands over towards the right. Bring the right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches over the head for side bend. Inhale to lift. There is this half circular move. Left hand comes down towards the ground. Right arm up and over the head. Right hand comes back onto the floor. We'll crisscross the arms again, walking them to the right. Right forearm to thigh. Side bend. Inhale to lift, pivot, left hand to the ground. Hands back, right hand back to the floor, hands towards the center. And then bring your right knee under the hip. Tuck the toes under, sit back onto your heels. If you can, try to keep all 10 toes tucked under. Bring the hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift the hips off the heels. Come to tall kneeling. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring the right hand towards the right heel. Doesn't have to touch. Lift the arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, send the hips back down, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the hips up, arms up. Exhale, left hand to left heel. Lean back, just slightly open the heart. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more, one on each side. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Lengthen, exhale, lean back, right hand to right heel. Inhale up. Exhale, hips back. Last time, inhale, reach the arms up, hips up. Exhale, left hand to left heel. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now bring the hands in front. We'll shift the weight into the hands and then lightly hop out to the sides for goddess feet. So toes are out, heels are in. Bring the torso parallel to the floor, interlace the fingers, but turn the palms away from you. And now we'll make half circles with our torso. So start to lean towards the right. Lift up, bring the hips under your shoulders. Come through center, side bend to the left. Hips slide back as you lean forward. Again, we'll circle to the right and up to the left. Forward, one more time to the right. Up, left, and forward. Bring the hands down to the floor, heel to the feet, hip width apart. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Try to lift the toes light on the feet. And exhale, straighten the legs, Tadasana. And let's repeat this now on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Again, bend the knees generously, belly to thigh. Grab opposite elbows, high heels. And then gently start to sway side to side. Release your elbows and place the hands on the blocks. We'll step the left foot back, lower the knee, right under the left hip. Inhale, as you exhale, lift the left knee off the ground, and then send the hips back as you lift the ball of the right foot off the floor. Place the left knee and the right foot back down, inhale. Exhale, lift the knee, lift the front of the right foot up, send the hips back. Inhale, tap the knee down. 2 more. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Last time, exhale up. Inhale, lower. Now we'll lift the knee, turn to face the long edge of the mat. Parallel the feet, bring the hands onto the floor or the blocks right under your shoulders. And let's add those side lunges. So we'll bend the left knee first this time. Inhale, come through center, exhale, right knee bends. Going side to side. Inhale, center, exhale, bend. And to the right. 2 more times each side. Good. Now come back to center. Bring the torso parallel to the floor. Interlace the fingers behind the head, elbows wide. But then bring the elbows towards each other, chest down towards, or throat down towards the chest. Push the feet into the ground. Inhale, start to roll through your low back, middle back, upper back. Open the elbows wide when you come to standing. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lean back, engage the glutes. Keep the front of the core engaged. Inhale to lift. Exhale, windmill towards the front of the mat. Left hand will come under the shoulder. You're in the ball of the left foot. Right arm reaches up. Twisted crescent. Now start to transition onto the outside edge of the left foot as you heel toe the right foot a little bit more towards the middle of the mat. Reach the right arm up over the head. Good. Inhale, lower the left hip down towards the floor. Reach the right arm to the back of the room. Exhale, lift up. Right arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale. Exhale, arm over the head. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale up. Now we'll bend the left knee, lower the knee, the hip to the ground. Extend both legs long, point the toes, fingers face your heels. As you exhale, lift your hips by pushing into the floor, opening the chest up towards the sun. Trying to really rise up, not sink into the shoulders. You're going to feel light. And exhale to lower. Turn to your left, so we'll end up back on the mat in kneeling plank. Inhale as you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Hands are halfway down your torso. As you exhale, lift the chest, the belly, push the floor away, lift the hips, maybe you lift the knees. Again, you want to be lifting up, not sinking down towards the floor. Tuck the toes under, hips up, downward facing dog. Right knee will slide under the hip. Left foot steps out to the side, toes point out to the left. Fingers under the shoulders, and then we'll start to walk those hands over to the left. Bring the left forearm on top of the left thigh, right arm up and over. Inhale to lift through center, right hand under the shoulder, left arm over the head. Then bring the left hand onto the ground, crisscrossing the arms as we travel to the left. Baby extended side angle. Inhale to rise. Right hand under the right shoulder. And then left will come onto the floor 1 more time. Travel to the left, left forearm to thigh. Baby extended side angle. Inhale to rise. Right hand down. Now let's bring the hands to center. Slide the left knee under the left hip, tuck all 10 toes under, sit back onto your heels, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the arms up. As you exhale, lean back slightly, reach the left hand towards the left heel, doesn't have to touch. Inhale, left arm up, hands back together, exhale, sit back down. Inhale to rise, extend the arms. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale up. Exhale, sit back. One more time each side. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale to rise. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Now we'll bring the hands under the shoulders. Lift the knees and hop lightly those feet out to the sides into goddess feet. So heel is in, toes out. Bring the torso parallel to the floor. Interlace the fingers, maybe the awkward way, push the palms away from you. And now we'll travel to the left first. Rise up, bring the hips under you as you come through standing. Over to the side, bend to the right. Lean forward, hips go back. Again, we'll travel to the left. Inhale to come through center. Exhale over to the right and forward. One more time. Lean to the left. Center, inhale. Exhale, right. And forward. Release the hands down to the floor. Heel to the feet, hip width apart. Bend the knees and then lift yourself halfway up into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Arms reach forward, palms face each other, long spine. One more breath. And as you exhale, straighten the legs and come back to Tadasana. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this flow, and I'll see you again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.